With hey, I want to make sure everybody can see me. Can y'all see? We good? So look, let me clean the camera lens a little bit. It's a little shaky on a couple of these situations here. What's up, Facebook? TikTok, you hungry? Let's make a snack. All right, let's roll it. What up, peeps? How you doing? How you doing? Y'all all right? Good. Let's rock this out. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me wipe y'all. Let me wipe you down. You look a little shaky over here. There you go. All right. Now we got action, baby. We got a little action, huh? We good. Let's roll it. All right. Here's what we doing. Real simple on the cocktail situation. You feel me? Real simple, because you know we need a little piece of cocktail. Do we not? Yes, we do. Okay. Yes, we do. All right, let's roll this right fast. Making sure everybody can see me. All right. Oh, you love verses? What? I don't know none of them songs, no way. I wish I knew those songs and verses, but I don't know those songs. All right, let's roll up a little quick. This is the easiest cocktail. You know, sometimes you don't need nothing too complicated. You just need a little bit of something to take you where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you just need a little something. So we could make our own lemonade from scratch, and normally, you know, it's nice to do that. But not today, son. I'm getting some ice. All right, let's roll it, man. I got some ice and a little piece of lemonade. Would that hurt? Nobody. Okay, little piece of lemonade. But you know, I kind of want to elevate it a little bit. You feel me? So I got a little piece of Jim Beam. This one happens to be the peach Jim Beam. Okay, so you just put a shot or two of your Tennessee whiskey in. Okay, this is Jim Beam peach. This is really good. And then I'm gonna got a little bit of an orange, a blood. Oh Lord, I done tore the thing off here. I got a blood orange liqueur. You could do limoncello. Limoncello would be delicious in this too, but I also think a little blood orange. Who that hurt? Nobody. Hold on. The devil is busy and I can't get this. There we go. I got it. My lid done came off. It done came loose. Whoever was the inspector on this job didn't do their job properly. Okay, down to the traditional factory. Okay, all right, just a smidgen of that is all you need, and then you find the first thing you can find that like it's gonna stir real good with this fork is sitting in front of me. You get the first thing you get like it's gonna stir good. You know, we'll use a fork, a spoon, a knife, whatever you have. Okay, and you get that a little stir like this. And then you bow your head and you do what? Say grace. All right, let's roll this out. We got a couple of things to do today. And I want to get started with some potatoes. So we're going to do a shepherd's pie, right? You see, come on for the grace. I see the comments. Yes, bow your head and say what? Grace, okay? So we're gonna do a shepherd's pie. Everybody loves shepherd's pie. It's easy. It tastes good. It's fulfilling. You know, it's kind of amazing. And we're gonna use it with. Let me show you what I got. You know I ain't got nothing ready. Don't don't judge me. You know I ain't got nothing ready. We're gonna use it with impossible. Okay? So this is my cheesy, impossible shepherd's pie. Okay? Meat that is made from what? Plants. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Made directly from plants that you can get online. I actually posted, if you go to my page, I posted on Instagram and I posted on Facebook how you can order the Impossible, and it comes right to your front door. Okay? All right, I am taking Yukon Gold. Don't you love a potato? No, really. Can we talk honestly, you and I? Don't you love a potato? Okay, they're extremely versatile, and you can flavor them a bunch of different ways. So let me roadmap this so you at least know where we're headed. I'm gonna make mashed potatoes with the volume turned up a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is add a lot of cheese. Pardon me, that's my mouth watering. I'm gonna add a lot of cheese, and then after I add the cheese, I'm gonna make that as the crust. And then we'll go from there, which that's gonna be mighty delicious. Okay? It's gonna be some kind of good. All right, so if you are a peel your potatoes kind of person, then please, by all means, go ahead and peel the potatoes. But for me, I'm gonna leave the skin on. Partially because I'm lazy, partially because they taste delicious. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just tastes good. So let's just drink. All right. All right. I'm just giving my potatoes a little bit of a rinse. While I'm doing that, let me remind you that first of all, this Impossible that we're using, it is for people who like meat. Okay, it's for people who like meat, and I gotta be honest with you. You can buy your Impossible burger, and it ships right to your front door. What's the code? I got my water on. The website to go to is buy.impossibleFoods.com. Okay, look, let me show you a little trick. Once you put in your hold on, I'm looking at the comments, okay? Once you put in your potatoes in water, what I like to do is I like to add a little garlic into the potatoes, okay? I like to add some garlic. So I take fresh garlic cloves and I put the fresh garlic cloves right in the potatoes. You know what that does? Permeates and makes it absolutely astounding and delicious. Okay. One of my other favorite ingredients, and I believe it's yours too. One of my other ingredients that I am looking for. Oh, here it goes. All right. Seasoning of the South. All right. America's favorite ingredient. Bacon. How you open it? Oh, like this? Bacon. Oh, I got a potato. Hold on. Bacon. Let me show you how we do this. I want you to take your sheet tray. Now you have to line your sheet tray with something or else you're going to be shamed. Okay? Because the way this is going to stick on here is not cute. So you know what I do is I get what's called a Silpat, and you spell it S-I-L-P-A-T, right off Amazon. Or specialty store or whatever. And this keeps everything from sticking. So, you know, it's nice. And we're gonna cook our bacon directly on this sheet tray. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar on top of the bacon, okay? What the world needs now is bacon with brown sugar. If you've never tried baking your bacon with a little bit of brown sugar, you're missing out, okay? If you've never in your life tried baking your bacon with a whole pinch of brown sugar, I don't know where you've been. This is like, okay? And then what I like to do is I like to put a little piece of, if I can find it. Oh, I see it, it's down here. I like to put a little piece of black pepper on mine, okay? A little black pepper. Sometimes if I'm in the mood for spicy, I do a little bit of red pepper flake as well. You could put the red pepper flake or a little bit of black pepper. Let me show you how this looks. So if you look real good, you can see how it looks, right? It's just bacon. That's it. But you kind of can understand where we going and where we gonna end up. Okay? All right, bacon goes in, and then we can actually start, let's just start working on all of our ingredients for our shepherd's pie. And let me tell you, I'm doing everything, mostly everything, in one skillet for the shepherd's pie, which is, I think, makes easy cleanup, okay? Because who got time? Not me. All right, I'll put some heat onto my skillet, and let me get some vegetables so I can get my vegetables going. I got an onion, typical cast of characters. I got a bell pepper, and I might have some celery. Let me see if I got some celery. If not, you can certainly omit it, but I think, guess what I have? I got some celery. All right, what is this? Trinity, baby. Let's get it. I think you know if anything starts off with onion, bell pepper, and celery, you in for a good time. Don't you think? Don't you think? So I'm going to be using, like I said before, I'm going to be using this Impossible meat. It's a plant-based meat. This is good for like meatless Mondays. You know, you're about to indulge in the holidays. It's, you know, you'll be able to trick people. That's how good the Impossible meat is. You know, somebody will taste it and be like, this is plant-based? And you're like, yeah. But how? Very simple. All right, so I'm gonna take an entire bell pepper. Oh, and then don't forget, if you wanna grab Impossible right to your front door, it's just buy.impossiblefoods.com, okay? That's what the website is. Knock yourself out, go for it. All right. How do y'all cut green peppers? I didn't even show you. That's what I like to do. Let me show you real fast. I go so fast sometimes. I like to cut off the four sides. I make it into like a 4-side situation. So I cut off 4 sides and the bottom, and then now I got 5 pieces that lay sort of relatively flat. I used to cut them in them circles and try to go for it. The Lord said no, okay? But this is dope, all right? All right, so let's get in here and we shall chop up some bell pepper. And what's great, I think, is that if you don't like green bell pepper, you use whatever you like. You can use the red one. I mean, you could use red and green, because what is it? The most wonderful time of the year. That's all I know. I don't know anymore. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Da 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 da. Da da da. I don't know the song. We didn't learn that one. What did we learn? What do they do? What do they do? Hey, what do the lonely do at Christmas? Hey, okay. When you hear that, and it's such a sad song, but we sing it like it's our jam, don't we? The song is so, the song is so depressing. Like, who wants to be lonely on Christmas? It is what it is, child. Okay. Bell pepper. I'm just doing a nice dice of some celery, right? And then why don't we dice up a little bit of onion? Now, you know, normally, you know, I calls up the people down to the Publix and be like, hey, bruh, let me get that chopped bell pepper, onion, and celery up out you. But you know what? It's the holidays, so it's nice to be able to, you know, do a little something from scratch a little bit. Okay? Okay, I have onion, bell pepper, celery, and I'm only using the red onion because it was on sale. What onion do you use? Whatever onion is on sale. Okay, this skillet behind me has been getting nice and hot cast iron. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to that skillet. Whatever you got, peanut oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil, it does not matter. We can add our oil. And then I'm gonna take these vegetables and see how many I can not get on the floor and put these right into the skillet. See, while I was talking, you see, the skillet was nice and warm. And that's really how you want to cook. You know, it's all about, you know, I often say this, layers of flavor from the beginning, and I so mean it, right? The reason the food tastes so good is because you're seasoning every step of the way. All right, so I want you to do that. Now we're gonna add a little salt and pepper. We're gonna add a lot more seasoning besides salt and pepper, but a little salt and pepper to get the party started. All right, kosher salt and a couple of turns of black pepper. Well, more than a couple, as many as you could stand. All right, I'm gonna get a spoon and give this a stir. All right, and that's it for now. That's real simple in terms of where we're going. I do want to make sure I tell you we're using Impossible meat. Okay, I told you that. The Impossible burger, because let me tell you how they come. So they come, this is good. Let me show you what they do. They come as the patty as well. So delivered right to your front door is the Impossible patties. They come frozen, right? It's Impossible. So you can get them already pattied up. You drop on your seasonings, throw them anywhere. Grill, flat top, on the stove, whatever you have. You can do that with your Impossible burger, right? Or you can get, what we're using tonight is the ground. So they come one of two ways, right? Either the Impossible burger or the Impossible ground. Delicious. Hands down, delicious. I'm not even lying. Very, very good, Impossible. Because it's going to be impossible to think that you're going to be able to fool somebody. You ain't going to be able to fool, you're going to be able to fool everybody. They're going to be like, oh, okay. Matter of fact, I like that White Castle real good. I like the White Castle. I'm from Chicago. I used to go when I had two stomachs. You know, now I got 1.5. I used to have two stomachs. I would go to the White Castle and get the #1 with cheese. But at 38 years old, it's a little difficult for that, you know what I mean? So what I've been doing now is I will get the Impossible Burger from White Castle. Let me get 2 of them with cheese, or order of fries, and a raspberry lemonade extra ice. Let me tell you something. I don't know where them raspberries come from and them lemons, but they got to come from the same place the Impossible come from, because that raspberry lemonade, know it be good. I believe, between you and me, I believe that they picked them raspberries from the Garden of Gethsemane, okay? The raspberries and and them lemons got to be from the Garden of Gethsemane, because them suckers is good, Doc. I ain't even gonna lie to you, okay? Okay, I'm gonna take me a little canned tomato paste. You see that? Because the thing is, I told you, it's all about layers of flavor. You know what I mean? And so you really want to start to build various layers and different flavors, and you want to be nice and happy. So we're going to do what we call blooming the tomato paste, right? Which is just, this is full of sugar. But the more you cook this out, the more you get that really, really good tomato flavor. So I'm going to put in some tomato paste in with my onion, bell pepper, celery. I'm about to add in some garlic, because you know that's what we need. You know, we missing one thing, and then give it a stir, okay? That way your tomato paste starts to bloom. I'm gonna show you what it looked like in a second. That way you get an idea. You know where we're going. All right, I'm gonna show you in 1 second. Oh, and this website, the website, the recipe. Is already posted at DariusCooks.tv, okay? You ain't got to look for it, it's already there. First recipe up is this one, all right? So I have my garlic, and the way we mince is very simple. Knife, lay flat, back of this, give it a smash, we're good there, smash. And be careful so you don't be, ricocheting. What happened to you? Why your eye out? I was mincing garlic. Okay. Why your eye gone? I was mincing garlic, and the garlic, it's happened to all of us, trust me. The garlic done ricocheted clean across the room. Okay, I'm gonna throw this garlic in with this onion, bell pepper, and celery that's back here hanging out with this tomato paste. All right, why don't I put the garlic in now instead of putting it in first? So the garlic doesn't burn. You got it. So the garlic does not burn. That's super, super, super duper, duper important, okay? This is what we got. So it's just the, oh my God, it smells so good. It's just the onion, bell pepper, and celery with the garlic and the tomato paste. You see that? Just hanging out. Hold on, that's a fly right here. That's the same fly that was on Mike Pence. You about to die. You about to die, same fly. Okay, give that a stir. And then right from here, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my Impossible meat so that it can cook all the way through and be real good, all right? And you can get this where? By impossiblefoods.com. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, there he is. Why does it taste like this? I'm like, child, I tried to tell you. You better go out there and get you some. You know, everybody trying to be a little bit more health conscious and a little bit more environmentally friendly, and it cooks just like you do ground beef. Just like you do ground beef, it works the exact same way. So everybody's trying to be like, environmentally safe, and they care about our planet. Well, one way you can show that, just make sure you break it up. You know what I'm saying? Like any ground beef, when you cook it, just make sure you break it up. Well, one way to show your, responsibility to our planet, obviously, is to eat less meat. And this is such a fantastic product to use that it tricks or fools even the pickiest meat eaters that are somewhere hiding around in your family. Okay? All right. Let us move on. Baguettes. All right? Any kind of baguette, French bread, ciabatta. It doesn't even matter. Okay? Now they sell this whole baguette. I don't need this whole baguette. There's a lot of baguettes, okay? If you can find you a mini one, find you a mini one. But this is a lot of baguette, okay? I'm gonna cut him. I'm probably only gonna use a quarter of this. He a big boy, okay? I don't need the whole baguette. We'll save this for French dip or something later on. What I want you to do is I'm going to cut him in half. Both ways. All right, and then I'm going to cut him into cubes at this point. So cut him in half. Cut this half in half. Cut this half in half. All right, and then just cube them up. Like that, right? So you have really cute little pieces of French bread. You know where we're going. Huh? What do it look like? I'm gonna let you guess in a second on where you think we headed. Let me just stir up my pot so I can show y'all what it looks like. See what I mean? Look at that. Can you see this? Look at this. I'm telling you, there's no way in the world that people are going to be like, wait, what? It's impossible. I'm trying to tell you, it's a fantastic product. Look at that. Legit look like ground beef, don't it? Let me show you. Come on, let me show you. Let me go camera to camera so y'all can see. Hold on. Let me go camera to camera. Look at this. This is Facebook. What is it like? Huh? Come on, TikTok. Come on, whoever y'all are. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that. Well, look at it. Oh, I'm trying to tell you. Y'all playing around. Okay? Buy.impossiblefoods.com. Okay? Y'all playing around. Okay, why don't we season this though? Because you're right, I'm playing around at this point because we ain't seasoned it. Let's do that with, I have some garlic powder. And again, the full recipe is already posted. It's at DariusCooks.com. Or DariusCooks.tv, excuse me. Onion powder. Chicken bouillon. Okay? I like chicken bouillon because you get the salt and you get the flavor without adding extra moisture. And just because this is sitting right here by me, this is garlic juice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little garlic juice in here as well. It's so good. They sell it at the regular grocery store. It's just a little bump of extra garlic flavor, that's all. It's so good. All right, let me grab some herbs de Provence. All right, and then you can put, if you got like a little Worcestershire or a little red wine, whatever you got, whatever you like in your beefy situation, you can throw that in there. Let me show you. It takes off the heat because my potatoes are about to be done. And I want you to see this, okay? Look at that. Can you see this? So I just added in my herbs de Provence. I added in my garlic powder and Italian seasoning. I mean onion powder. Okay, right in here. You see that? You put in a little bit of paprika if you want. There is a written recipe, but you cook how you feel. Okay, and we feel like having the impossible tonight, so we're gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna switch skillets a little bit just because, you know, it's just me and I got this big gigantic skillet for no reason. So I'm gonna throw my my meat mixture right in the bottom. And I gotta tell you, even with that, even with the tomato paste, like it smells good. You really get that tomato scent real good. Okay, let me show you. Look at this. You see that? Look at that. Look at that. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you about impossible. Okay? Do you see it? Do you see that? I'm trying to tell you how great it is. Okay, we will let this hang out momentarily on the side. And then I gotta do this. Let me do this. Let me wash that one skillet that I just used, because I don't want to dirty up no more dishes. Okay? I don't want to dirty up no more dishes. So let me just wash this, okay, out so we can reuse this real fast. Hold the line. Go to buy.impossiblefoods.com and pick you up. They come in the burgers or they come in the ground. I have more skillets. I just don't want to dirty up any more skillets. Okay? So I appreciate it. I just don't want to dirty up any more skillets. You know, this is a situation over here. You understand me? This is a whole situation. But you need a break anyway because you got to go buy your impossible food. So why don't you go on over to the website? Okay, buy.impossible. Matter of fact, somebody put it in the comments. Buy.impossiblefoods.com. Put it in the comments, would you? Okay. What I'm gonna do to the pan I just washed out, is I'm gonna put in a little bit of butter in that pan, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put in the butter with a little bit of oil, right? Butter for the taste and oil so that it doesn't burn. And you don't need a little bit of butter, for real. This time a little bit. Sometimes I put in a lot more, but this time I'm gonna put in exactly 1 tablespoon of butter. It's hurting my heart, but I'm gonna do it. All right, I got a little bit of olive oil that's gonna go in here as well. And then I actually am going to grab my smoked paprika, which I love. And I also have some dried basil. Let's grab some of that. And I think that's good. That's all we need. Okay, so I got dry basil and paprika. I'm gonna take my bread that I chopped up and I'm gonna put my bread into the skillet. And I'm gonna season now with salt. Let me grab my candy bacon out. Y'all hold the line 1 second. Oh, it looks so good. Ooh, that's hot. Hold on, put it on the side. Salt. Let's throw in some pepper. Then I'm gonna add in a little bit of smoked paprika, just a pinch, color and flavor, and then a little bit of dried basil. What we making? Homemade croutons. Okay? Don't play with me. Do not play. Okay, we have homemade croutons that we're making. I'm just gonna make sure that all of the bread has a chance to get married with all of the spices and the salt, the pepper. Okay, that's it. All right, let's check on our potatoes because our potatoes should be done. You know, mashed potatoes don't take that long to cook. I mean, they take a little minute, but you know, they don't take that long. And then I'm gonna catch you up to speed on where everything is, okay? Where we are. So these are our potatoes. They've been boiling away, and we're looking for something that is fork tender. What does that mean? You stick your fork in like this, and it falls off, okay? That means these potatoes are fork tender, right? They're good enough to go, all right? So let's drain these, and then let's work some magic on the potatoes. Can we do that? Let's do it. I love a potato. Don't you? All right, let me drain. All right, we drained. Real nice. And here's a little trick. Throw the hot potatoes back in the hot pot, and it'll remove any of the excess moisture that you have hanging out in there. It's a little trick for you, okay? Potato masher, go for it, okay? Before we do anything, before we add anything in, you mash your potatoes, okay? Before you add any flavoring, any butter. How do y'all cook potatoes? Do y'all put milk or do we do heavy cream? I think you know my answer. It's a potato, for crying out loud. Let's go. Okay? Let's go. And look at the skin. See how they stay with the potatoes? Exactly. All right, I want you to add a little bit of butter into the pot of potatoes. You don't need that much. You know what I mean? A little bit goes a long way. So add in some butter. We're gonna do a little pinch of salt. Actually, you know what? A good pinch of salt, because potatoes, they need it. They're begging for flavor, okay? And then I'm gonna add in some black pepper. Yeah, just a little bit of butter. It's a potato, people. Let your soul glow, okay? Let your soul glow the potatoes, Doc. Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple of ingredients out of the refrigerator. Hold the line, please. Thank you. Hold the line, please, everybody. All right. Here's what you know what? I didn't get my heavy cream, Jesus. Here we go. I got it. All right, let's add in some of my favorite things in the whole wide world. So first off is mascarpone cheese. If you have never made a potato with mascarpone cheese, you are completely and utterly missing out, okay? Mascarpone cheese is available at every grocery store, but you know where it is? It's over there by that specialty, by the specialty cheeses and the, almost like the deli almost, with the olives and the Parmesan and all that. That's where they normally keep the mascarpone. So you can find mascarpone, every grocery store has it, but I tell you what, if you can't find mascarpone, definitely use cream cheese and you'll be okay, okay? It just gives a nice velvety, smooth texture that I think is amazing. You bought some because of me? Amen, all right? Now in here, put a little cheese, okay? Just put you a little cheese in here, because this is a cheesy shepherd's pie. You don't need that much. Okay, don't need that much. Well, whatever cheese you got. That was a 4-cheese blend. What is this? This is another 4-cheese blend. But this got all the cheddars. Whatever cheese you normally like. Oops, I might have added too much cheese. Said nobody ever. You understand me? Says no one ever. All right? Half and half. Or, I'm sorry, heavy cream. All right? Heavy cream gets a good stir. Ugh. And let me put a fork in here because I want to make sure I have enough salt. That's what's important. How's my salt content doing in here? Make sure I check on my bread. My pan is on low, so it's toasting up slowly but surely. All right, okay. A little bit of wow. That needs nothing but a fork. Wow. You know, it's that extra, you gotta add a little more salt than you think you need, because potatoes, they really do need a lot of salt. And these potatoes are some kind of good. Okay. All right. Yes, God, that's amazing. Okay. Here's our filling, right? Made from plants with Impossible. And then what we do is we just dollop on top our cheesy potato crust now, right? So this is considered our filling. And how could this not be good? Huh? How could this not be delicious? And on the website, you actually do have options to make it plant-based, completely vegan, if you wanted to. Just sub out the butter for vegan butter, sub out the half and half or the heavy cream for plain almond milk, and you can use plant-based cheese. Okay, let me show you. I'm gonna go camera to camera so you can see it. Okay, look at that. Oh my God, what do we have here? Okay, this is the Impossible. This is Impossible Foods. Okay, we're just gonna put a little cheese. Put you a little cheese on top. Who that hurt? Nobody, child. Nobody. Okay, I'm gonna put this into my hot oven and let the oven do all the work. All right. Meanwhile, while that's hanging out, let me grab some bacon off this super hot pan over here. Y'all hold the line 1 second, please. Hold the line. Oh, it's hot, child. It's hot. Woo! I'm just grabbing some bacon, some candy bacon that we made just now. Thank you. This is why it's important to put it on parchment paper, because it's going to stick and be a fool. Look what we did. Look at that. You see that? Old piece of candy bacon with the black pepper. You know, we just hooked it up a little bit. Huh? Let's hook it up a little further. Let's hook it up a little. Let me see. I don't know how this tastes. Good. That's real good. That's actually delicious. Okay. What I want to do next is I'm going to grab my blender. Grab my blender. In the blender, here's what I want to add. Oh, couple of garlic cloves. Okay? Real simple so far. Oh, Jim Beam, Doc. Now this was a like Jim Beam and lemonade situation. That's what we were drinking. Okay, Jim Beam and lemonade. What were we drinking? Jim Beam and lemonade. Jim Beam and lemonade. Jim Beam and lemons, okay? So I'm gonna take fresh squeezed lemon juice, but I'm gonna get some of the zest in here. So to grab, I just need a little zest. To grab the zest, I take a microplane, Amazon, okay? Amazon, and I just put a little bit of the zest into my blender, Amazon. Where you get it from? 9 times out of 10, anytime you see me cooking with anything, and you want to know where it came from? Amazon, okay? All right, let's squeeze in fresh squeezed lemon juice right into the base of this blender, okay? Jim Beam and lemonade. All right, my lemon juice is in. I need a good pinch of sugar. I need a little bit of Dijon mustard. Well, this makes a lot of salad dressing, and you're not eating the whole thing. Just FYI, okay? All right, here's my Jim Beam. I'm gonna plug up my blender. Plug up my blender. All right, and let's give this a go in the blender. All right, with the blender on low, right? So they make this thing in the middle. This comes out, okay? You know why this comes out? Because our blender's gonna be on low. we're gonna stream in the oil. You won't hear it. You hear the blender working? I'm pouring real slow. I know you think it's a lot, but I pour it real slow. I only poured a little bit in, probably about 3/4 of a cup. But I pour it slow. So let's get that on high, just to make sure everybody's all mixed up. All right, let's put this in a container, and now we have a Jim Beam lemon vinaigrette. Okay, I want you to see this. Look at this. A Jim Beam and lemon vinaigrette. No additives, no preservatives. Made fresh in your blender, okay? Kind of amazing, if I do say so myself. Kind of amazing. All right, let's taste it, just so that we can make sure it's where it needs to be. Right after I find the lettuce that I bought. Y'all hold the line. Hold the line, please. Now I bought lettuce. It's here. I just don't know where it's at. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. I got it. I'm going to find it. I got it. Somewhere. Oh, I got it. Told you I had it. Told you. Y'all thought I was playing, didn't you? Oh, he ain't got no lettuce. I just didn't know where it was. You know, who live here? Who here with me? It's just you. Okay, I'm gonna put a little piece of lettuce. This is all triple washed, just to see where we at with the dressing. Come on now. Come on. Ooh, ooh, Okay, this is a little piece. That is good. Well, y'all gotta try that, please. Please try that. That is some kind of delicious. Let me get a platter. Hold on. And then you can really go to town and make, this is a perfect dressing for any occasion, okay? You can go to town any kind of way you like, okay? So this is a little bit of an Italian blend. Why they call it Italian? Because it's got romaine and radicchio. And before radicchio leaves in here, there's mostly romaine, okay? Just FYI. It's mostly romaine. We're gonna let them think it's something else in here though. Okay, I like a little thinly sliced. Y'all like onion? Yeah, you do. I like a little thinly sliced. Don't you hate when somebody asks you a question and they give you the answer? Y'all like onion? Oh yeah. Yeah, you do. I'll do a little thinly sliced, like as thin as you can, like paper thin on my salad. I mean, I like them razor, like as thin as you can get them. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. That's real nice and thin. So we're gonna add a couple of I just like the bite of an onion. Don't you love the bite of an onion? An onion is just delicious. Not no big chunks, little thin, little pieces like this, and it don't look half bad either. You know, on the plate it looked kind of like, okay, I can eat that. That look kind of good. It actually look real good. Okay, all right. These we can hang on to on the side, and then you can put whatever you like in your salad. Old piece of cucumber, never hurt nobody. Okay, and this is I'm using an English cucumber. They call them that's what they call they call them English cucumbers. Why? Because they speak English. Why? Because they speak English. You understand me? No. I don't know why they call them that. But if I'm gonna eat a cucumber, I like these English ones. They're a little sweeter than normal cucumbers, okay? So we just give these a slice. I love a good cucumber salad too. With the tomato and the onion and the vinegar and the oil, and you gotta put you a little sugar in there, okay? Y'all like olives? It don't matter, you ain't gotta eat this. I love, when I tell you I love an olive, let me tell you something. I adore the heck out of an olive. These are Kalamatas, they're pitted, so they're like the black olive kind. It's so good. I love them in everything. And then a few of these little pomegranate, we call these pomegranate arrows. A few of those. These are the seeds of the pomegranate. Now all we need is a little more cheese and a Lipitor. Okay, we put a little. I got a little bit of shredded white cheddar on here, just a little bit, and then I have that candied bacon that we made with the brown sugar and the black pepper. It's right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and crunch that up. Right, and get that right on top of our salad. I need to remake a drink. I'm out. Like it's like lacquered. It's like shiny and like, oh my God, it's so good. I'm telling you, please try this. Oh, and let us not forget. Look at that. Look at that. Let us not forget, that's hot. Okay, what do we make? Homemade crouton. Thank you very much. You made homemade, the smoked paprika. Hello. How you doing? Paprika is delicious. Okay? Paprika! How you doing? We taste you. Paprika say, hey, don't count me out. I come regular or smoked. You understand me? Please. Paprika. Okay? All right. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And then we take, it's so good. Oh, I will take our dressing and dress our salad like this. Huh? Huh? Who finna eat good? Us. There he is. Why we finna eat good? Because we finna, huh? There he is. What we finna eat? And why we eat so good? Honey, listen. Would you listen? Let me see if I can run this by these cameras and show you what I came to show you. Huh? Let me see if I can run this by this camera so I can show you this cheesy, impossible shepherd's pie. Huh? I can't hear nothing you're saying. Let me tell you what you ought to do. You ought to head your end over there to buy.impossiblefoods.com and pick you up the patties or the ground and hook it up. Okay? Hook it up. Before I dig into it, I need some scallion. Before I dig into it, hold on. Because we're about to get into this. Huh? Huh? We're about to get into this. Come on, let's cut up some scallion. Hold on before I taste it. Let me just make sure I want to tell y'all nothing else. I feel like I got to tell you one more thing. I want to hit all my points today. Okay. I already told you this is the Impossible Foods that we're using today. All right. This for meat eaters. Number one. Okay. The burger is good at any time, but I told you during the holidays, on the flat top, it's great. On the skillet, it's great. Okay. All that is fantastic. We love this because we're making food sustainable. And the Impossible Burger can ship directly to your doorstep via buy.impossiblefoods.com. And you know, with the coronavirus acting a fool, you ain't got time to be out in these stores unnecessarily. So you get this delivered right to your front door. Oh, I don't know what you come to do. I don't know what you come to do. I don't know what you come to do. I come to eat this food. I come to eat this food. Okay? Listen, don't you get happy when it's time to eat? You want to thank the Lord. You hear that crust? You hear that? Oh, look at this. Oh, let me show you. Hold on. Let me get into this. Let me get this camera up here so you can see this. Because you are not going to believe what this little, look at, come on. Let me get up here with this camera view. Let me get in here so you can see how this really look. Okay, look at that. Buy.impossiblefoods.com. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just trying to help you today. You see that? Look at that. Look at that. Huh? What you said? Huh? What you said? And remember, let me just show you real fast. So I use the ground, but they come in either one. Hold on, I got another packet here. I like them so much, so I got a whole nother one. Hold on. You won't catch me slipping. You will not catch me. So we have, look at this, all flavor, no cow. This is the ground. It cooks just like ground beef. Okay? And then these are the patties. See how they come? You season these real good, pop them on the grill. I'm trying to tell you, not one animal was harmed with this, okay? All right. I need me a little piece of salad. Down to my plate. Hold on, it's hot. I don't want to burn myself. The devil already after me. Come on, put this on my plate. Ooh. I'm going to put on me a little more dressing. You know how we like it. You know how we like it. Okay, sauce me out, Doc. Sauce me out. Do you mind if I sauce you down? I don't mind. Sauce me out, Doc. Sauce me out. All right. All you got to do at this point is bow your head and say grace. Hold on, this is hot. I'm about to burn every bud on my taste. Okay? Bow your head and say grace. Grace. Okay? Then go for it. My dude. What I'm trying to tell you is, I don't know who is down there at the Impossible plant. I don't know who is in charge of product and development, but right now, God, we thank you for them. Okay? And the tomato, hold on. No, for real, hold on. The tomato paste with the onion and the bell pepper and the celery cooks up beautifully. And I'm gonna tell you something. And you know, you got to wake up pretty early in the morning to fool me. But they did. Because ain't no way you can't tell me this ain't Miss O'Leary's cow chopped up. Huh? It's so good. Give it a try. The recipe is already posted on the website, DariusCooks.tv. Remember, buy.impossiblefoods.com. Hook it up. We're going to be doing some more live streams with it because it's just so good. Okay? Use those leftover mashed potatoes from Thanksgiving and hook this up for Monday. You're going to need it. Huh? 2 things I want to tell you, as I always do. Ms. O'Leary's, honey. Mrs. O'Leary's. Go do your social studies. Go back to history. 2 things I want to tell you, as I always do. Food is my life. Life is my food. Until next time, I do want to wish you a happy cooking with Impossible Foods. Buy.impossible.com. From my heart to yours. All right? I love y'all. Bye. Let me eat. In peace. Oh, it's so good.